Many people have to start their day with a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Cheers. We all do.
You're over there with Don Francisco's kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they've done this whole world of coffee. Go ahead, Liz.
Right. That's exactly right. Gaviña, the Gaviña family, Don Francisco's children. Pedro is here with us, and we're going to start by, now we're at the tasting part. This is kind of like wine tasting. Leonor, Francisco's daughter, Michael, who's the next generation Pedro's son. Okay, now let's start pouring some coffee, and we're going to do a tasting. This is a kick. If you've never seen coffee tasting, this is how we do it. Now, Pedro's going to pour it out. Michael, we're going to take a smell. We're going to smell. What are we smelling for?
Okay, so you and I both have the Don Francisco's breakfast blend. What you're going to smell for is, what we're smelling is what is in the coffee.
See, I think it's citrusy and fruity, but I don't know what I'm smelling.
So there is a fruity note in this actual blend, in the breakfast blend. So you're going to smell that. You're going to smell the caramel that coffee naturally smells like. So it's got kind of a caramel feel or smell. And then once we're done with the dry smell, we go on to the smelling wet.
Okay, so we'll smell the wet. Okay, so go ahead and show us how we smell the wet, because then we want to taste it, which is really very, very fun. So now go ahead, Michael, you go ahead and smell the wet one. Now, the thing is, you know, this is the process they're using to get to the coffee. They're doing this to see what they're going to put out there in the Don Francisco coffee on the shelves. How's that smell?
Smells great.
What's it
smells
smell
really,
like
really
to
good.
you?
So it's got that fruitiness you were talking about. You know, you're a coffee expert.
No, I'm not. I only learned these terms from them. You know, they can use terms like rubbery to describe coffee, or horsey, like a horse. Now, Pedro, the expert at the coffee tasting. Ready? You go ahead and show us, how do you taste coffee?
Okay, the first thing is we take a little bit of the coffee, and then we sip it with a lot of air on it. And with that, we get the coffee in different parts of our mouth, in the side and in the back. So we get the acidity, we get the bitterness in the back, we get the sweet and the salt on it.
All right, let's all taste as we go out, because I'm getting the big wrap. This is a family thing. Who can sip it the loudest, right? All right, let's go. Let's do the sip as we head out of here right now.
Very good.
I'm afraid I'm gonna put it through my nose.
Okay.
You know, isn't that cool? All right, Steve.
Thank you.
I'm sending
Thank
you
you,
guys
Liz.
some coffee, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
We're going to go to Rick right now. There is a motorcycle crash. This is over in Westminster.